Hello, my name's Elliot Mackenzie. I'm doing the director's commentary for Ash and Laura's film. What inspired you to make a horror film?
The film that inspired me to making our film, Underneath the Stone, was Paranormal Activity and another film which was Women in Black. And the reason why I watched those films was because it made me get the idea of putting certain scenes in our film, which was the house scenes, such as the kitchen scene where everything opens up, and there was a lot of scare put into it. And at the same time we had a few different shots of the TV, the remote control, which was close up, and it looks very realistic the way we made it, just moving on its own, the remote from one place to another, and the TV just turning off straight away. So
Also, for me, I always enjoyed watching horror films. I always watched them. I like the scare factor of it. So when you watch a horror film, it can scare you. And I always find it quite interesting that how do they create this horror film and they make you scared and they bring tension and stuff. So I thought it would be the perfect chance to use this genre that I enjoy watching to our film. And also, before we started creating the film, when we figured out that we want to do the horror genre, I watched something that was like a documentary about this box, and that the box was cursed, but it was in a film. So I thought, oh, that's a brilliant idea to use this box as part of our film that's cursed and everything. And so we decided to use it and create scenes about it, how the box is possessed, and when you open it, whatever spirit is in there comes out and possesses one of the victims. And I never heard that any of the horror films have created something like that, where there's a box that's possessed. So I actually thought it was a brilliant idea to use that.
What was original about your film?
So the originality about the location was that we decided to do it in Brighton, and the reason why we picked Brighton was because no one's ever done a horror movie in Brighton, and because Brighton is a beach area place, it's mainly where romantic genre films take place, so we thought we'd twist it up a little bit. And at the same time, it's a beautiful location, and the sea, it brings the horror to it because of the sound and with everything else that's going on. So in a way, it made our scene look really, really good, some of the footage that we recorded, and I just think that the location was perfect, really.
And another thing that was quite original about our film was the fact that we brought in the element of based on a true story, because we did some research to find out what kind of things happened in Brighton a long time ago, and we found out that there was a pier that burned down, and that a lot of people were injured, and I think a few people died.
Yeah.
So we thought, okay, so why don't we use this element and bring it into our film and make it more significant and original? So that's what we did, and so we created this character which was a man, and he burned down, and because of the pain and agony whilst it was burning, his spirit went into the box, and it was there for a long time and got angry, and that's how the box got cursed. And then it gets washed out onto the shore, and the girl finds it in her vision and stuff, and I think it's quite original because I haven't seen that kind of scenes in other films where a person's spirit goes into the box and the box is cursed. So that's why it brings a sense of originality to our film.
Did you make any changes in the process of your film?
I would pretty much say that what we planned to do, like the different shots, the locations and everything, we kind of followed that plan and got the shots we wanted and stuff. Apart from when we were at the location of Brighton, we missed out a few of the shots that we planned to do there because we thought it's not really gonna make the film look as good as it would have if we didn't have the shots. And another one was at the end of the teaser trailer, you would see me jumping out and there's a scream, which was not planned. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that scream was not planned at all. I mean, she just came out of nowhere and scared me, and it actually looked really good because I was actually scared.
And it wasn't even supposed to happen because I made it as a joke.
Yeah, and at the same time, another thing that was actually planned but didn't go according to the plan was that we was meant to have someone to help us out with the fire, and they couldn't make it. So the whole process of this was that she was meant to have fire around her and make it look like she was being burnt.
Yeah, like it was burning.
But yeah, we couldn't do that, so we had to think of something quick because we had to get our filming done and stuff. So we came up with our own thing, you know, me having to film her with the match. We used the match instead of a proper fire.
Yeah.
And it didn't look as bad. I mean, there was still certain effects of her face being lightened up when I'm zooming into her eyes. So yeah, it looked pretty good.
Still worked out, and then
Did you have any difficulties during your filming?
Yes, we did have a few difficulties with some of the scenes, and one of the scenes were the supernatural scene, kitchen part, where we had to tie strings to the cupboards and try and make them open, and we did that so many times because every time we pulled, some of the strings was just snapping.
Broke,
they broke, and it didn't work, and we just had to keep doing that, and then we ran out of strings, so we had to get new ones. It was just long. And also another scene was the low angle shot panning upwards was for the house shot, where we had to get like a full low angle shot of the house, and we couldn't do that because it was raining on the day that we planned to do it. And when we planned to do it other days, it was still raining, and we had problems with the cars being too close, so we didn't have enough space to place our camera. So it was just, and it looked really bad, like it just looked so bad, so we just completely stopped. We took it out.
Oh, there was another difficulty in Brighton when the girl has a vision of the box being washed out from the sea onto the shore. And the problem was that when we kept putting the box near the water, we had to keep waiting until the wave came through to make the box roll, and it kept taking a long time, and every time we were trying to get the right shot, it kept getting wrong. Like the box didn't roll, or we didn't get the wave coming through. And then finally, after many tries and stuff, we actually managed to get the shot where the box sailed on the wave, and it looked like it's getting washed out onto the shore. So we're really happy about that. We managed to get the shot. Yeah.
Do you think your film was successful at the end?
Overall, I think that our teaser trailer was a success because we did manage to get the shots we wanted, and the plan we made, we followed the plan, and we managed to get the locations and the shots. And overall, I think when we added everything together, it did make sense, and it came out really good.
Mm-hmm. Although we had some ups and downs, you know, we managed to sort them out and did them in our own way, which is a good thing because ideas, it's good to have ideas and stuff. So, and at the same time, you know, Brighton, the weather was perfect. You know, we wanted it to be a sunny day, not a rainy day, you know, and it was really good. And I don't know what else. It's just most of the scenes, how we planned, it went according to the plan, and we were really happy about it.
And just to add, when we were editing everything, maybe the tweak was that the music, we could have spent a bit more time on it and maybe improved it. Because from our feedback, we heard that we should tweak the music a little bit. But we would know for future reference if when we do another film that we should do that. And when you look at the teaser trailer, I think it was quite successful.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah. And we're happy with everything that we have, so yeah.
Ash, Laura, thank you for your